That's 6. Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Here we go.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Let's go.
Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
On the ready.
Go 58's the money.
Look at me. Door. Hey.
Out. Deuce.
On the ball. On the ball. Get it.
On first down, it's Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check curls.
Bravo.
Check 31.
Hit it.
On second down, it's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Mike, 58, right there.
Topper. Hey, Alpha.
On third down, man. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 15. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play. Something in the air, deep ball. About them just taking it big time, John. Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm coming for you, son. Watch the edge. Wide.
The pitch goes to Barkley. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He'll get 15 and the Giants first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
Come on, set. 56. Hey, hold on. 56. 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. Get the flag. Right there. 56. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Check your hot read.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Well, that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Set, ready. 6. Wolf. 6. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Short. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Let it go.
From the gun, Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Go.
Watch the slant.
Fan. Guard.
He's coming.
Ready.
On first down, Taylor, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Rabbit.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
95 is Mike. Watch 95. You.
2nd and 6. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Set. 30 base.
Mike. I'm on.
Hey. Rock it.
Fresno.
On the ball. Big River.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor.
Check
And
52.
he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Don't want it.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Here we go. 18 Gator. Protein spill. Now.
Go.
Hey, lock it. Now.
To throw on 2nd down. Man, going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Go! Yo, Jackrabbit, come on! Go!
From the gun, man. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Got it.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10, right at the 40.
95's Mike. Watch 95. On the ball. Kill.
You're out.
Kill.
Hard.
Big edge.
On first down, it's Taylor. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Go 50 edge to Mike. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Back to throw. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
That's another Bills first down.
Ready, set.
Check his Mike. It's been a long day for you.
Fire.
On first down, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long.
Get it.
Looking to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third.
Smooth.
95's Mike. Watch 95. You can't block me.
Get it.
Back to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Come on, fellas.
14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
Okay, break.
58 to Mike. Army.
Hey, Delta.
58, boys. 58 is Mike. Exit. Alert 3.
80 weapon. Yes. Hey, Sam on.
Check. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
It's coming this way, Here we go, here we go.
Get it ready.
2nd and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
To throw on 3rd down. Man, rush coming, and he's taken down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Let's go, let's go.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D.
This is Barkley. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Watch the run, watch the run.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this, up to the 41-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Check. Right side, bravo. Mike, check, 59. Hey, pick your game up. Check. Bravo.
Here's Murray. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st down, Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. 54. 60-yard. 54, Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't. Hayward. Hey, check.
On 2nd and 12, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Giants' 1st down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bills' 40-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And facing a very tough 3rd and 19 here after both of those running plays went backwards. To throw is Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this? Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back.
Ready up.
The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Given 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Come on,
And
set.
it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Go.
The final shot before break. Man. Throwing right, and that's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go
This
now.
offense
60
finding its
Pittsburgh.
legs now. Here's another
Recon,
1st and 10.
152 fighter.
Taylor. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
We got this.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
Ready?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, wahoo!
3 down.
5.
2nd and 2. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one.
Watch the whip.
Look at me, zipper. Look at me, score. Get it.
They'll run on first down. Taylor takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to produce. No, it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
8, read.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Block.
Hit it.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Here we go.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw. Man. That is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Down.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Go.
95 is a Sam. No, check. He's Mike. Woo-hoo. 95 is Mike.
Ready.
To throw again. Man. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 27-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Bam.
Flare.
Shoot.
On first down, Taylor. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Big Trevor.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Man, he's going to have the hook up to QT. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
the Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Set, ready.
This quarterback
15,
now,
Lonnie.
11 to
15
15 through
Hey,
the
hey,
air.
hey.
Here's 1st and 10.
Getting some penetration.
Gone, gone.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
Rock it. Snap.
He's cracked.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free,
Check it back,
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Set. 60 yard.
All right. Here we go.
Go.
Let's go. Hey, let's get this. 95's a sand. No, check. He's Mike. Time to go. Night. Rush in.
You go.
You got tight. Right there. Check.
Hey, lock it. Say go.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Ready. 18 Gator. Hey, orbit.
Yo. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
On 3rd down, man, he finds Taylor, complete. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Check 37.
You're out. Hard.
Here's Taylor. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3 to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively.
Let's go now.
They'll come out in the pistol. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. 95.
Get it.
Operating from the gun. Man, this is caught. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A great job to hold him to just a yard there.
Right here.
Now it's 4th and goal.
61, matchbox lights.
No, check. He's Mike.
Hey!
No gain on this defense. No gain. 95 is Mike.
Hey, Zoo.
I'm going to run you over. 95's a sand. No, check. He's Mike. Check Mike.
Hit it.
On 4th down. Man. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Evans. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 9 now from the 21.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll want it again with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Come on, set. Hey, no. Mike 5-4.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
36. Off. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And that last penalty makes this 3rd down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
Joker.
Check 50. Check 50.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Here we go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Ready?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
X3, 218, chopper.
Sponge. No. Check 4.
Hey, foxtrot. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. Open man is QT. Complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
Here we go.
Hey, Charlie.
24 is the mic. Here we go.
Shoot.
Throwing on 1st down. Man, looking deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
95 Mike.
Big rip.
From the gun. Man. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 54.
You don't want this. Orbit. Go.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And Barkley did not get there. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Let's go.
Found the hole in the zone,
Gator.
made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
On 1st and 10, man. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 49-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Go.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
No.
Hey, Sam off.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Look, squeeze, five.
The give to Taylor. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Set, ready, 70, Indy.
All day, baby, all day.
Bravo.
95 is Mike, watch 95. Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Get it.
They'll look to throw. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Slam. Check.
Man. Crunch. Hit it.
Taylor. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Pick the edge. Go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Gone.
Twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Alpha.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Ready.
Back to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
The point after is good, and the lead is now 14-10. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Shit!
56. 56.
Back to throw. Murray. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll run with Barkley. Space to maneuver at the 40, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for the Bills, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.